describing as a black swan type of an event, a solar superstorm type of an event that could hit the Earth and prompt an internet apocalypse here around the entire globe, and that this could last for several months. We've talked about the different things in the past that could spark an outage, like an EMP or even a CME from the sun, which is a coronal mass ejection. This is exactly what they're looking at in this type of situation. They're saying that it's one of the greatest dangers that we face. And anytime they start to throw these little stories out there, I make note of it, because you just never know what's coming around the corner with staged events. And I put nothing past the governments of this globe to make something seem like it's something else as well. Okay, with all the technology at their fingertips, anything is possible these days. And we know that the power grid, oil and gas pipelines, network cables, these are among the most vulnerable in an impact like that. Because what happens here is you get these geomagnetically induced currents. They're called GICs. When a CME hits the Earth, and they can be made other ways. When they hit these vulnerable cables, they can down them. And let's look at the cables on the bottom of the ocean, for instance. They're saying they have no idea how long that it would take to repair those cables if they were massively damaged. Now, they go on to say that during something like this, places like Singapore would maintain good connectivity to neighboring countries, while cities in China would be more likely to lose connectivity in terms of places like India, because China connects with much longer cables. So they're stressing the length of the cables in this, and these currents, they can cause a disruption. And the biggest thing out of all this is they're warning that the internet could be down for months. That right there is the main thing I want folks to prepare for. I've been saying get ready for a lights out situation for a decade. Not sure who's listened, but lights out, internet out, all the same here when stuff goes down and people don't have access to banking, can't go places, the gas pumps don't work, and all that. So, going to leave a link. Make sure to join me for the live streams. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern over on DLive. It's going down where I talk about stories like this and a whole...
It looks like a man. A man has been seen flying in the city's downtown area this morning at 8:15. People are intrigued about how he does it. Some people say it could be some kind of...
All the experts who are analyzing these images say, quote, "This is clearly an extraordinary event."
Police can't provide any further details now as they are afraid to put out misinformation. Some say he's wearing a dark gray suit. Others think it's actually his skin.
Officials have been ordered to bring helicopters back. Operators say it is too risky and dangerous in case of an air collision over the populated
Reports
city.
have been coming in that our flying man attacked a car this morning. 2 people were found dead inside. It seems as if he's demonstrated super strength.
It's very difficult for the police to respond to this kind of thing, since it's unclear exactly what we're dealing with, and if there would be any other potential attack like
Over
this.
the last 3 days, 15 other victims have been found dead in similar attacks. He is reckless and violent. The federal government might intervene, and they ask the population to cooperate and stay home.
Authorities released the first list of victims and finally confirmed the existence of a pattern.
We believe that the flying man who's spreading panic in our city is some sort of flying vigilante due to the fact that most of his victims have extensive criminal records.
That could be a relief for the good citizen and an alert to the outlaw. But the question remains, whose law is the ruthless vigilante applying? The search is still on for a man who was apparently abducted last night. After surviving a deadly attack, he was taken away by the vigilante hours later.
Said witnesses. Chances are that he might still be alive. Police are led to believe this is how the vigilante extracts information for potential leads, since the man is assumed to be a part of a larger criminal organization.
I was listening to that. Thanks. Do you hear me?
I'd rather not. Can you pull over here?
There's no time.
We have time. I gotta eat something. My heartburn will act up, okay?
Fine.
Hi, can I take your order?
Do you guys have gluten-free selections?
No.
We have nothing we can do.
Okay, well, I want that burger without the bun. Is that possible?
I don't think he knows.
What are you talking about?
The blind guy. I don't think he knows who to choose, who deserves it.
I don't know. You worry too much. He's only one guy. Can't catch
I
everyone.
don't know. Rob, I just think that we should be more careful. You know, just take the proper precautions.
Mike, please, taking this too seriously. The media's blowing us way out of proportion. He's already got, what, 5 died?
35.
35?
Yeah, 35. That's the last week.
Oh, you know, you gotta stop following this shit. It'll make you anxious. We're not hurting anyone.
No?
Take it easy, Mike, alright? Once we're done, you take the money, go look after your family, plant your flowers, or whatever the hell you want to do. Let's focus here, okay?
We're just about to open the lines to the listeners, and actually, just a question I want to ask everybody listening. What do you think about having a super vigilante in the
I think
city?
he's taking care of us. He's doing the work the cops can't do. I'm not worried.
Police will never have control over this vigilante. We're living in a new time. And I'm glad I'm a good citizen.
I'm not in favor of death. He could just bring them to jail.
8 o'clock, we blink the headlights twice, and wait for the signal.
Rob, I don't feel good about this, man. Something's off.
I do. It'll be over very fast.
Yeah, how do you know?
I don't. Relax.
Rob. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing then? Rob.
Jesus Christ, I can't take a leap no more.
You hear that?
Of course I did. Just keep an eye off anything suspicious, alright? Mike, open up the truck.
We're not in a war here, but unfortunately, we are not in control anymore.
Is that? It's supposed to be peaceful, remember?
Of course, just a peace of mind.
Many share the opinion that capital punishment isn't a deterrent to crime.
8 o'clock, flash the lights.
No, I don't like this. Okay, I said we just get out of here.
For Christ's sakes, do you want to do this or not?
Let's do it your way.
They're here.
Alright, so what now?
We wait.
For what?
Ask the plant, stop asking.
Okay, they're leaving. We're supposed to follow them?
I think so.
You think so?
Follow them, yes. Just try.
Did you hear that?
Heard what?
The noise thing.
What the hell is that? He was Just say something. Get closer.
I'm not doing this one. We're getting out of the next exit, okay? I'm done.
What is that? Drive it now.
We received information of another vigilante attack on Highway 30.
3 men have been found dead trapped in the
One body
vehicle.
identified as Robert Costello, a former cop investigated for weapon
The
trafficking.
survivor is unconscious, but doctors say he has no serious injuries.
Authorities will interrogate the man upon his
Was
recovery.
he missed by the vigilante or spared?
Is this the justice we want after centuries of law development and human rights?
And we got the mythology and all the shit, and what I've been studying. So what I had to do was, when this lava door came up, they already know I had to go in and weave the pieces back together on the academia to bring him out in world history to make this shit is real. But he ain't hanging out with the white man. He ain't hanging out in the church. He ain't hanging out with no poor. Motherfucker hanging out in the ghetto. You ever heard any of the bitch? But the white boys even told me in a little Bible, they said this shit ain't gonna come from no house. Everybody is looking, and everybody in the world authorities on this shit, it ain't gonna come in no organization and no house. It's gonna come from your least expected. In this case, that shit coming from Willie Washington. Little black sample. See what I'm saying? From the ghetto. Now, so he's a submarine mayor, and the submarine mayor is a mayor. They say this particular mayor wants some Shiva, which is the Christ. Shiva, which is the Christ. Shiva shoots this particular thing out. And it's out
spit out the bones.
That's why they tell you, right now I tell you, no anger. See, I know. And Dick Gregory came to the West Coast, and he told the people, whatever you do, you can't get angry. I said, that motherfucker worked for somebody. I know how this shit goes. Now I read the goddamn text. Kick a nigga in the ass with scholarship. Scholarship says that Irva, which is the sage, which means physical man, releases the same sex submarine there with getting angry. Or they also say, Shiva gets mad and shoots with his third eye. That's how the shit works. You gotta read the text. You see what I'm saying? You gotta read the older text, because the older text, the other stuff is political. That's for the Romans to run the civilization. The older text say the anger is what produces the damn Kundalini. You see what I'm saying? What produces Kundalini? What you think that whole Hulk thing was? That whole Hulk thing. Incredible Hulk. That, you see what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with moralism when we talk about formulas and scientific. When we talk about things that predate the Romans, predate even the Buddhas stuff. When we talk about the three major world religions, which is a later form of stuff, you got to trace it all the way back to the origin. And in that particular point, like I told you all before, I told you this in 98, the Christ figure, and anybody can give you $1,000. If you trace it back to Horus or Hercules, when you take it back to Horus, what does Horus do? You ain't never seen Horus doing no shit like with loving the little babies. Horus do one thing when he rises up, which is the climb. He kicks an actual bone ass. That's what Hercules does. He goes.
So he's telling you that this thing is coming, and all those names they calling on is those names that I told you it was the devil. And the devil's gonna be strong, he's gonna be a giant. That's what this thing's all about. Incredible Hope is all about the giants. The devil, the Mr. C, the Mr. J. That's what he's telling you. Now, this thing can happen when you least expect it. Now, yes, we're gonna get our super abilities, vibration is changing, but with change comes something else as well before it get good. It always gets bad before it gets better. So now you see. I'll let him finish.
Motherfucker ass, go to your boat. And that's why the Hebrews said, oh no, this motherfucker, he can't be the real Messiah, because the one that's coming back is our ass whipping machine.
See? And that's why the camps, the deceived Hebrews, say that somebody's coming back just like the Christians, that he's an asshole machine, talking about the devil. They don't realize, or I should say they don't know who they worship. They calling on names. The Creator is a spirit. The Creator is in you. So when this devil come, many will be deceived, unfortunately, especially because of those camps. Peace and love.